I've been tagged! Hi everyone, welcome back. Patricia here, and I am completing the parent tag today, and I was actually tagged by somebody. I'm so excited about that. I was tagged by Jessica over at the Mommy Archives. If you have not seen her channel, you are missing out. You've got to go check out her channel. She has a variety of topics from essential oils to cloth diapering to natural face products, and she features a lot of other moms on her channel as well in an Embracing Motherhood series. So go check her out if you haven't seen her yet. So I've been tagged to do the parent tag. A few simple questions about my children. Question number one, how many kids do you have? I have 1.75 children. I have a 19-month-old and I am 36 weeks pregnant with my second. So that answers question number two, what age? So toddler and fetus, but there will be 2 under 2 for just about 4 months, I think. Yes, 4 months. So I'll have some interesting stories to share with you and some camaraderie for those of you who have been there. Do I think I had kids at the right age? This is an interesting question. The short answer is yes, I do. It's all divine, it all works out, and my life is great. However, at the very beginning of my parenting journey, I kind of questioned if I waited too long. My husband and I were together for about 7 years of marriage before we decided to have children. We did get married young. I was in my 20s, I was in college, I was getting my first job, my first career. So it makes perfect sense why we waited. But I kind of felt like once I experienced the joy of motherhood and I experienced what it's like to have a family, I kind of wish I had started sooner, because that's when life really happened for me, and that's when I became the happiest I've ever been. Plus, I kind of questioned like the energy of my 20s versus the energy of my 30s. Maybe it would have helped, but I do think that the turmoil that I experienced in my 20s of trying to find myself and gain confidence wouldn't have helped me be the parent that I am today. It would have only hurt situations. And I know I'm a better person today than I was 5 years ago. Do I live with my kid's father? Yes, both of my daughters have the same father. My husband of almost 9 years this summer, and 2 years of dating, so 11 years of being together. What is my favorite thing about my kids? There's a few things that I notice in Olivia that I am just so proud of. First of all, she has a genuine sweetness. She has a kind heart. She sees animals and birds, and we go to the zoo and she wants to offer them food. She wants to hold them. She sees children in the store and she says, baby, oh, and she's like, you know, pretending to hold them and pat them. She hears a baby cry and she goes, oh, like she kind of imitates the cry a little bit, and she'll hold, like, we don't have a doll for her yet, although we just bought one the other day and we're planning to give it to her soon, but she'll hold like hard plastic figurines and say baby and just hug anything and pat anything, and that is just so sweet. Also, Olivia has a wonderful sense of humor. She just was born with it. She like does impressions. She'll see the illustrations in her books and kind of try to imitate the faces, and she'll do her arms, she'll cross her arms, she'll make funny faces. She knows how to like tell a joke. She has comedic timing. Just, it's her, and I love that. I think a sense of humor can take you so far in life. You have to laugh at life sometimes. Your failures, your successes, you have to laugh at yourself. And if she can carry this sense of humor with her as an adult, I think she's going to spare herself a lot of heartache and unnecessary turmoil. And lastly, one thing that I can really think of that I love about Olivia, in addition to her humor and her sweet heart, is the way she is so observant. Now, I don't want to just say she's smart. We all think our children are smart, and they are. All of our children are geniuses. But she is so observant, and since she was an infant, she would stare at you with these big brown eyes that she has, and she would just look and look. And some of my coworkers, when I take her to work and just kind of show her around, they'd say like, whoa, I think she's looking into my soul. And some of your children might do this too, where they have this stare and they're just looking into your heart and your soul. Now, I've noticed that time will pass now that she's older, and she'll say something that I haven't taught her. So she's not just looking, she's learning and observing. She's like really deep. She takes her time, she learns things. She's, you know, sometimes we say she's shy in public. And I realize maybe she is shy, but she's watching and learning. And in a day or two, she's gonna spit out everything she saw. I have not taught her some words that she knows, and she just must have seen it somewhere out in the world. So I love that she pays attention, she looks, I love that she's aware. I don't know, I think that's another skill that she can take with her as she grows on, this awareness of her surroundings, and that is a very practical skill for her to have. So for me, if money was no object, what would you buy your kids? First of all, we'd go to Disneyland. I really want to take her to Disneyland. It's quite expensive. We'll get that out of the way right away. I don't know, I'd buy, a house. We've been renting for so long, it doesn't seem like that's something you buy a child, but roots, like a hometown, a house. I feel like I'm gonna be sad when we move out of here only because of the memories with her. Like, I see her running around the island and down the hallway. She's so comfortable in this home. This is the second home she's already lived in, and I was sad to move out of that first one. But I think it would be nice to provide a hometown for her, some roots and a place where she can always return. I know mom and dad are there when she moves up and moves out. In that home, we'd have an amazing tree house with a tree swing, but it wouldn't be anything extraordinary. It would just be some simple pleasures in life that we can't afford right now. Okay, the last and final question is, what would I like my child's profession to be? Truly, it does not matter. I just would like her to know that there are many ways to achieve success in this life. You don't even need to go to college. I know as an educator it's hard for me to say it out loud, but it's the truth. I want her to know that she can achieve success and have a profession in whatever it is that makes her happy within the moral boundaries that I raise her. So keep that in mind. You have to play the game sometimes, and in this society, the game is money, money, money. So you need to make some of it, and you don't need to make it the exact same way I did, or your dad did, or your grandma did. You do what you do. I want you to be happy doing it. I want you to feel proud of your work. And I want you to know that if you get bored in that job, it's okay to switch. Do what your heart tells you to do. Stay within your moral boundaries, and I think whatever profession she comes up with will be wonderful. So that's it, 7 questions, a little bit of rambling, but when you get me to talk about my children, it's going to be a little long. Thanks for watching. If you like tag videos, let me know. I know there's so many going around out there, and maybe I'll have a chance to do some in the future. So next week, I'm introducing Green Week. I'm going to do a new video every day next week, sharing ways with you that I've gone green in my home. Not just ways that you can go green, but actual things that I've done, changes that I've made. So please stay tuned. I am so excited to have a whole week for you, Monday through Friday. So I will see you there. Be sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed yet so you don't forget. That way on Monday, the first video will pop up and you'll remember, Patricia Keele, it's Green Week. Take care, guys. I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.